How we doing, guys? Welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA Previews. We're talking round four, Pebble Beach. What a fun round. Round three was yesterday. Some unbelievable numbers and some crazy conditions. But it looks like those conditions aren't going to be a factor today. And we're going to get ourselves uh, probably a low-scoring affair today. So let's see if one of these guys can go low, catch Spieth, or if Spieth can get out to a even bigger lead than he does with the 2 strokes that he has now, and close the door for my one and done pick of the week. Really hoping that comes through. It's kind of all I have this week. DraftKings hasn't been too kind, as I am not on the right side of the 6 of 6 this week. Anyway, let's get into some picks for round four. We got 4 guys here in the 10K range. Cantlay at 10.8, Berger at 10.5, Casey at 10.2, and Spieth is bumped up $100 into the 10K range at 10K. Cantlay's just been unbelievable ball striking this week. He hasn't really scored well the last 2 days. This could be a big explosion spot for Cantlay. As these 8.9 tee to green that leads the field, 8.2 ball striking that leads the field, and 5.5 on the approach, which leads the field. So I could see Patrick Cantlay being an explosive play today. I think I'm going to have a lot of him, and I think I'm going to be on the small side of a player like Daniel Berger at 10.5. He's only gained 4.7 strokes tee to green. He's doing a lot of chip-ins. He's scoring in various ways. And at 10.5, I kind of want to make sure that my guy's going to be hitting the balls cleanly. He's going to be scoring with ease, and that he's in fact going to continue to be inside the top 5, top 10 at the end of the day, because in round 4, as we know, finishing position takes into account as well for scoring on DraftKings. All right, continuing on here with Paul Casey at 10.2. I think this guy's going to be the odd man out. You have to fade someone in this range, and Casey, ultimate GPP play. He could go super low and finish inside the top 3, maybe even win. He's only in 7th, but I just don't see the ball striking. I don't see any statistics to back him, and I want to play more guys like Spieth and Cantlay, and a little bit of Berger in case he closes the door. So, but if you're playing a ton of lineups in the MME format, Casey going to be really low owned. Next up we have Spieth. He's gaining 6 strokes tee to green, 4.1 ball striking, 3.1 on the approach. His 2-stroke lead. Spieth kind of limped around, but he had another hole-out eagle that saved his round, and he's up 2. Without that hole-out eagle, if it's just a par, we got like a 6-way tie for first right now. So kind of a little bit of a luck, but you got to be lucky to win, and Spieth certainly being showcasing that this week. Let's hope he can close the door. I'm going to have him just solely on the fact that I've been playing him all week. Most of my lineups have Jordan Spieth in it. Let's just hope he can close it for us. Next up, we have the 9K range. Only 2 plays I like in this range is Jason Day at 9.3. He continues to move forward, yet his stats continue to move backwards. Minus 1.4 on the approach, minus only 2 strokes tee to green, but he's averaging 2.1 strokes around the green. I really like Jason Day for the simple fact that this is a course that he really loves, and we've been saying it all week in each video, is that Jason Day loves Pebble Beach. He's just going to continue to do what he does on this course, and I'm just going to take that consistency. Cameron Davis is a guy that I think can have an explosive day today at 9.1. Kind of flirting with core territory here. 7.2 tee to green, 3.3 ball striking, 3.9 around the green. I think this guy's going to be able to score really well today if he can make a putt. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of Cameron Davis in my lineups this week or today. 8K range, we have Brian Harmon, 8,800, 5.9 on the approach. Wow, that's really high. 6.5 ball striking, another really high. This guy's playing this course really well. I like Brian Harmon. Burns, 4.3 ball striking, 4.1 tee to green. Another great ball striker. The putter hasn't really been hot, but that could all change today. Russell Knox has been extremely extremely good to us this week. I've been playing them each day. I'm going to continue to do so as well. I really like those 3 plays in the 8K range. I think I'm going to have them in the majority of my lineups. If I do, I'd go maybe one of Spieth or Cantlay, or if I can try to fit both and then drop to the 8K range, or go Spieth and Cameron Davis, or Cantlay, Cameron Davis, and then maybe one or two guys in this 8K range. The 7K range, I think, is going to be a little volatile. I think, I'm going to be more leaning on the 2 guys I have in the 6K range to round up my lineups. But right now for the 7K range, you have Lashley at 7.9. He's gained a lot of strokes putting, 5.1 to be exact. I think he's going to be extremely popular because of the starting position. But if Lashley goes 2 back today, he's only going to finish, inside the top 20, and I don't think that's really going to pay off his salary. I think other guys could, lap him. I could be totally wrong on this, but I'm going to take a shot in the dark, and that Nate Lashley's upside crumbles today on Sunday, and hopefully that's the differential for me that I need for my GPP lineups. Maverick McNeely at 7.7 I think is a fairly good play based on his ball striking. Naismith's ball striking has carried over from the Waste Management Open, 6.3 tee to green. That's really high. 5.5 ball striking. So I think Naismith would be a decent option in the 7K range. Tom Hoagie sitting in second with 5.3 strokes tee to green. Cameron Percy, I've seen a lot of guys bet him online because he was only 2 strokes back and he was 110 to 1. That's a miscalculation and a error on the betting circuit's card. Error from the betting bookies on that one. Anything can happen. 110 to 1 should not be placed on a guy in second place. 6K range, these are going to be 2 of my favorite plays of the day. Ches Reavie at 6,800 and Scott Stallings at 6,700. I've been playing Scott Stallings all week. Very good on course history, as well as Ches Reavie. Those guys have been playing really well on ball striking, and they're going to be in the majority of my lineups. They're going to help me fit those 10K guys. Well, that'll do it for today, for round 4. This has been an extremely fun week. We got a fun day ahead. Daytona 500 content is out. Make sure you guys give that a listen and a like. And if you can, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week. I believe we're in LA for the Genesis. So it's going to be fun, yeah. And thank you for listening, and take it easy.